Hi Capricorn, welcome to your June 2017 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Charlotte from Astrology.com. This month I'll be doing things a little differently. We're going to have two different readings. The first reading will be based on the full moon in Sagittarius on June 9th, the new moon on June 24th. And the second reading will be available to really clarify what the first reading was talking about if the first one doesn't resonate with you. Okay, Capricorn, so the first thing I see is that you're really spending a lot of time, or there's a situation involving family that may take place by that June 9th full moon in Sagittarius. Now, this is really about your 12th house and feeling alone. And maybe I see that there's an emotional undercurrent here where you feel alone in the cards in some way, where you're feeling very submerged in your own isolation, or you're feeling very lonely, like you've been left out in the cold, like you are just kind of in your own cozy place and everyone else is away from you. Maybe you feel like everyone else is having a good time. This could be family related, where you feel like maybe family has gone away from you, or everyone is celebrating and you're not really part of that situation. I do feel like some of you are really taking this time to relax. Maybe you're creating in this time, or maybe you're really trying to get grounded. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is really about you spending time with family, or just feeling like you are alone from family, as I said, and you aren't really able to mix and mingle with people the way that you would like to. Now, towards the end of the month, I feel this overwhelming feeling of maybe of fear in a sudden situation that's coming up. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Right off the bat, I can see that for some of you, there are some older people in your life that are bringing you disruption. And it's funny because the other signs, I think it was Aries and Libra, have gotten that sort of influence also. But that new moon on June the 24th is going to be in Cancer, and it's going to bring up all of that cardinal energy that we've experienced over the last decade with a cardinal cross. If you don't know what the cardinal cross is, check out my website. I think I've left all my archives up from where I wrote the horoscopes during that time to really explain how Pluto in Capricorn was in disruption with Uranus in Aries and continues to be bringing a lot of disruption and change for people's lives. That's that feeling of not being able to control certain situations, and I think certainly that June 24th new moon in Cancer is going to bring it up again. And for a lot of you, this is going to involve relationships, and not only relationships with your significant other, but long-term relationships that involve the family unit, because we have the card of ancestors here in generations, and this is about people that have come before you, and really about the family, a family lineage. Now, when there's a card that signifies the DNA of family that can talk about blood relations, but this almost talks about relations that aren't related to you by blood. So it's something very different that I see when I get this card. For some of you, you are involved with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces male. Now, this can be a younger male, but in any case, it could also, what I'm seeing here is a very immature, emotional male that is going to bring some disruption. And he may be related to an extended sort of family, or someone who's come back from the past in some way. Definitely, I think some of you are feeling very trapped and isolated during June, or there's a sense of dread that you're going to feel very isolated. And this can definitely be related to older people within the family unit, older authority figures even. I see you really trying to, though, wield your craft in some way. You're trying to spend a lot of time with spirit, maybe create things. Maybe if you are very spiritually aware, or maybe if you do tarot or other types of divination or something, this is you really taking the time that you have alone to work on those types of crafts, to spend time with spirit, to gain new information. You're looking for enlightenment here. I see a lot of you really performing a lot of ceremonies, just as these cards are suggesting. And I'm not reading just off of these cards, but I'm seeing it in the whole vibe of the cards. It's because you are searching for something inside of you. There is something inside of you that is coming to an emotional culmination, I think, by that full moon in Sagittarius on June the 9th. Now, the serious situation that's going to bring your emotions to the surface is something that has you feeling very defeated. I feel like someone in your family is sick, Or this may be extended family where someone is feeling very, this could be an older person in the family. So you really, let's try to discern what this energy is before I go any further. This could definitely be in your family and related to children. This could also be that immature Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces male. This could be in the form of a father figure who is really feeling maybe he's sick, or there could be heart problems, or there could just be a heartbreak related to this person that comes up very suddenly. There are financial expenditures that seem to have gripped you also, and this could be in relation to children. Maybe you need to travel to see a child. You don't have the money to do so. I think you're feeling very left out in the cold because you don't have enough. It's almost like you can't join the family or you can't join a group of friends because you don't have the money to do so. Here we have the Queen of Wands here. This could definitely, in this picture, be a grandmother. We have the little bird here who's bringing her some information. But this is information related to finances and not having enough. And here we have small amounts of money being paid in and out. We have a warning here to look at this full moon and watch your money during this full moon, Capricorn. Here we have the Tower card here reversed with the King of Pentacles. This is related to an older male figure. There's someone who is behaving very immaturely and emotionally that may upset you. This could be a family relation or an extended family relation. This person could also, if they have both Earth and Cancer in their chart, this person could feel very defeated, or there's a possibility maybe here of this person being sick. I'm going to try to discern some other situation. Yeah, there's something that involves the heart here. It involves overindulgence. Some of you are looking back to an older relationship with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be older, could be present. But this is all about, there's not an equal balance in giving and receiving of love. Or this person has overindulged too much. This person is feeling financially bound in some way, or you are feeling financially bound because you can't get to this person, or maybe you're feeling emotionally bound. Maybe you are unavailable, or this person is unavailable. Maybe they are married. You can't see this person. You're wanting to really create something new here, but I think the vision that you're getting is that something, for some of you who are highly intuitive, maybe through this reading or through your own readings, you're realizing that there is an emergency situation that's coming up by the end of June, and I think it is family related, and I think that someone in your family could be ill or need your assistance at that time. I know that's not going to be for all of you, Capricorn, but that is what I'm seeing. For others of you, again, this is going to be an emotional influx of you feeling alone and very separated from someone who's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be an older or present relationship. I want to swing towards older, and you're thinking back about this person. Other than that, it could be, there's a lot of water energy here. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Someone is indulging too much in alcohol or drugs, and this is really bringing about an emergency situation by the end of the month. Again, that new moon in Cancer is going to stir up a lot of relationship drama for you. A lot of you are really going to be thinking about your relationships, thinking about what's been lost in relationships, thinking about how much you want relationships to change and you feel trapped within certain relationships. And it's not just you, Capricorn. There are a lot of people and a lot of cardinal signs definitely feeling trapped. And if you are involved with a water sign, if it's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, these water signs are just playing it by ear right now. They really have no idea who they want to be with. It's like today they want to pretend with their family. The next day they're thinking back to an old love relationship. If this is someone and neither one of you are involved with other people and you're trying to come together, there's too much emotional baggage that has kept this person bound in outdated thinking patterns that are really their own self-undoing. They have become so fearful of relationships, some of these people, and so fearful of change that it's crippling them. And if you are a Capricorn that has Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your chart, this could definitely be you. Now there's some fire energy here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. These people seem to be, very outgoing. They're, ready to get on the ball. They're adventurous. They're wanting to take trips. This may be a journey that starts out that way for you or someone related to you that's a very fiery energy. And then it's almost like this accident or situation happens while they are traveling. Or they have become submerged in this emotional energy and they cannot come up out of it. If you have fire in your chart also, it's got to be a conflict with that Capricorn, and maybe these are people you're experiencing. These may be your parents related to this family situation over here. This may be someone definitely who is an older energy, an older fiery energy, but who you are related to emotionally. And I feel like this situation gets out of control by month's end. And I feel like you've been spending too much time alone, submerged in your own psychological drama and world warfare in some way. I almost said World of Warcraft. Maybe some of you are playing games online, or you're just spending so much time alone that you're not really aware, or you haven't seen what the possibility was that could happen. For some of you, this relates to your children. You haven't seen all the dangers involved with certain authority figures and your children. Or maybe your child is away from you on vacation and you're really missing your child and you're wanting them to come home and you're worried about these sorts of situations happening. I think that your worries are not unfounded here, Capricorn. Keep an eye on your children. I think that was your message for last month. So I don't know if last month was a prelude to this month, but I really feel that certain actions involving children, involving older adults, maybe adults related to alcohol or grandparents in some way, this is a situation that you really need to discern, whatever you want to call it, and you need to get a handle on it very quickly. So I'm going to move right into your second reading, Capricorn. I've went a little long on this one. I'm sure we could go further with this. I could sit here all day with this, but just keep those highlights in mind. Okay, Capricorn, so what I'm seeing here is more of this childlike celebration where you feel like maybe your child is going to be involved in a family celebration. I feel like some of you definitely are worried about money. You're willing to maybe put money out towards a home and family celebration. But again, we have the Abundance card reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So it's almost like you are not going to have enough money for whatever it was that you thought that you needed concerning a family vacations, family celebrations. And it's almost like someone is putting pressure on you. I feel like someone is putting pressure on you to really, or maybe this is a child, to get their way about a certain family-related matter. And this is saying don't compromise. You know best. There's a certain situation that could definitely come up. Some of you really are going to have to keep an eye, and I'm going off of the last reading too, because I feel like these two cards are very prevalent. There is a certain situation. I see this for a lot of signs as something big is going to happen. I feel like towards the end of the month. I don't know if this is something that's happening worldwide on a global scale because so many people of every sign have gotten this situation. But I definitely think this card has it right. This is a learning experience. And so I'm going to try to extract some more information and clarify this situation. Of course, here we have the Tower related to the Sleep card. This is almost like something happening suddenly in the middle of the night. The Ten of Swords is defeated. This is about learning to gain peace, but you're feeling very defeated. Sometimes this can relate to a physical attack on the body. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, someone being very stubborn. They're being an activist and they're saying, no, I want it my way. That's the scenario we have here. Some of you, there's an underlying emotional energy here of some of you thinking back to the past. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be a child. It could be a new love message from this person, or that's what you're waiting on. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here all this stuff is going on with home and family. So you've got to kind of wake up out of your head. I know a lot of you were spending time alone. Hermit is here in this reading also. And so you may have been looking forward to spending this time alone or spending time with family. And all of a sudden this situation comes up with this person who definitely wants their way. You're not willing to compromise. It seems to involve some financial difficulty. So let's try to discern what this sudden situation is, because I would really want to know. So Spirit, please tell us, what is this situation that's coming up with the Tower? We have believe here, and we have the 5 of Cups. And for me, this card depicts children. I know that it portends disappointment. It can be disappointment with romance or children. This can be people crying over spilt milk, or someone feeling very dissatisfied, bored, all of the above. But in this situation, paired with the Page of Cups here and with this tarot deck here, I believe that this has something to do with children and really trying to be very watchful of your child and believe your child about whatever it is that they come forward to tell you. Overall of the situation for the month so far, we have this, which really talks to me sometimes when I use these cards for personal readings, about writing something down, journaling. You've been looking for something, you've been trying to intuit something, and this is a confirmation. Yes, this is it. And here we have the Sun card. And of course, there's one woman pregnant here. There's 3 women here celebrating. It's a happy day. It's summertime. This is almost like a family vacay in some sort of way. The King of Swords is atop this energy. Let's try to keep discerning. And the Ace of Cups. So this is maybe a new opportunity to spend time with air signs, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or else this is a person who is involved in the legal field, who's really trying to, maybe something goes in your favor surrounding this and you're ready to celebrate, but there's just something else that you weren't waiting for that's going to come up, and it's causing a family obstacles, and there's a lack of harmony here in this reading. And there's you've got to all of a sudden spend money that you haven't prepared for in the past. You're starting out with small money. You don't have the money that it takes for you to look like you are keeping up with the Joneses or whatnot. You just don't have, and maybe this is what's bringing the disappointment, that you're really wanting to spend time with family, but you just aren't able to financially. Whatever this is that comes up related to children, it's like it's a disappointment maybe for your child, or they're wanting to stay at a location longer and you're not willing to let them, or maybe there's a learning opportunity that's coming up for them in a career field and it's taking longer than what you thought it might. Some of you are feeling very personally attacked, maybe in regard to maybe someone making you feel like you aren't worthy enough. There's a truth that's going to come out about family relations this month, and I think some of this may be shocking to you. You may be shocked to see how stubborn and hard-headed and forward someone is going to be to you concerning your family. Let me ask, what can help Capricorn here? Because I don't want to leave you in this situation without hope here, because I feel like this turns out to be a bit of an overwhelming situation for you. So what is the advice that we have here for Capricorn in June? It says that everything is working out the way it's supposed to, Capricorn. There's something you're going to find out. There's something that you're going to experience, and it is really going to allow you to see someone very clearly. I think you're withdrawing into yourself, and you're going to have to figure this out. But I believe that everything that's happening, definitely everything happens for a reason, but I think you're going to see it this month. And I think that there are going to be obstacles. I think that there are going to be problems. And you're going to really need to save money. Just know that at the end of June, from the second week of June on, you may have an emergency coming up, or there may be a need to save money for your family, and that's what you need to do. I think that someone is going to need you, and they may need you very quickly. So take care of your family members. Watch your children. Continue to watch your children. Capricorn, if you have older family members, Don't let anyone manipulate you. Know that there is a danger here that's involved, or something that could come up very quickly. And for those of you hanging on to this old relationship with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, it's going to work itself out, I think. Let's ask right quick, what is going to happen with that situation? There may be some communication with this person. But there's too many outside influences for this to work right now. It cannot work right now if you're wanting to reconnect with someone. It's just not going to work out. This month is about home and family, and with that new moon in Cancer, everybody is going to be worried about family dramas within relationships, and certainly for you, this is going to be a live situation for you. So hang on there. If there is an offer of love and someone can't get out of a certain situation right now, could work itself out. Divine timing is at play here, and this is just something that you're going to really have to wait for, I think. So I wish you the best in the month of June, Capricorn. Hang in there.